What's going on, guys? Today we're going to take you on a walkthrough tour of this property, and this is one of the deals that forever changed my life. Not only has it given me over a $3 million return over the course of the last 8 years, but it set me on a trajectory of finding unique deals that have forever changed my portfolio. And if you stick around for the full video, we're going to show you a full renovation we just did on one of the units and how much that unit is going to be able to increase in rent, which we'll be able to do for all of the other units at some point as well. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it. All right, guys, first off, it's always crazy coming back to this property because, again, when I was investing almost a decade ago, this was the first large property that I ever purchased. And I remember pulling up to it, and I had been saving funds for a big project like this, but the idea of going into a property that was a 7-figure purchase seemed insane. That's something that, honestly, I don't know I ever thought I would actually do in my life. And so when I pulled up, I was coming to meet the owner. He'd owned it for many, many years, and he was back working on this unit. And I remember parking right there and walking right here and coming back and walking into this unit. And it's just so crazy because I was so nervous. I was going in to handle a negotiation with a guy that was a good, I don't know, he was in his 60s or 70s. I'm this 20-something-year-old kid. And we walked into this unit right there. He had just put in new flooring. He'd repainted. He'd put in new cadet heaters. And he was showing me what that unit looked like and what he was going to be able to rent that unit for. As then we went into discussions on what we would purchase this entire property for. And I had no idea that that discussion, this property, and the trajectory it would set me on would forever change my life. And so I'm so excited to take you on a tour around this property, show you one of the units that we just renovated, talk about what we rent this property out now, and open up the books and show you how absolutely insane the cash flow on this property is. We're also gonna break down the finances because this is a seller finance deal that I still have that agreement with that original seller. All right, so there's so much history here. If you look back through the records of videos I've made on this video, we've had cars run through one of these properties back here. We've had crazy flooding when all of Idaho Falls flooded and there was a good foot of water on this street out here. We have done battle with the city and they were willing to work with us to where we could turn this entire daycare into 3 additional units, which we're gonna come and show you up here. We have been robbed where someone thought we had a cash deposit box back here because that's how it was marked. They went up through our laundry room, over through the roof, dropped down to find out that there was nothing in the cash deposit box. So we've had some crazy times here, but through all of that, this has been an absolute cash cow. Now, when negotiating with the seller, we went back and forth and we landed at a purchase price of $1.2 million. Now, there are a couple things that set this deal apart. First off, this was an abandoned daycare that we knew we could turn into additional units, and we were getting that essentially for free. Now, at the time, there are 6 buildings over here. That's 24 units total, 25, 26, 27, once we did the renovation here. When analyzing this property, it was a home run without this building. I believe we ended up spending $70,000 or $80,000 on the renovation to create 3 new units, which made it that much more of a home run. At the time, all of these were rented from $400 to $500. We now have average rents on these over $750, and a lot of the new units we're able to push $850 and $900. And we'll show you some of the renovations we did on one of those units so you can see what's drawing that higher rent. But I think the craziest part about this deal, on top of the value add, the phenomenal purchase price at $1.2 million for 24 units and the fact that it was already rented, but the thing that really made it crazy is the seller was open to seller finance. After going back and forth on the purchase price and then on financing, we were able to get a locked 5% interest rate for 20 years with a 30% down payment and no balloon payment. So locking in a 5% interest rate at a $1.2 million purchase price, my mind was blown because from the get-go, this thing was a cash cow. But if you come inside, we'll show you the renovations and show you how much it's cash flowing now after increasing the rents on each unit by a couple $100 over the last 8 years. Now we're gonna take you inside the unit, but I know the one red flag that is coming up for people right now is, Chandler, that's great that you bought this 8 years ago and it was a phenomenal deal. The market is so much different now, you can't find deals like that. And I'm here to tell you, in the last year, I have found multiple deals just like this one. Now, have they had the appreciation and have they had the increase in rents that I've had on this? No, because 8 years hasn't passed. But when purchasing them, they were just as good or better on the seller finance deals and even on the bank loan deals that I've purchased. So don't get discouraged and don't use that as an excuse, because I promise you, if you know how to look for deals, you're gonna be able to find them just like this. And if you're struggling, if you're stuck, you're at a point where you want to invest more and you feel like you've hit a little bit of a wall, whether you're a new investor or a more experienced investor, I want to let you know that we're having the Vegas retreat, which is a phenomenal place for you to connect with other like-minded people and have us open up our books, or specifically me, open up my books on properties like this and how I'm finding deals like that in today's market. So if you're interested in that, click the link down in the description. You can check out the details. It's going to be a blast with all the fun stuff we're doing, but most importantly, the people you're going to be able to connect with and the things you're going to be able to learn and take back so that you can find deals just like this. Now with that, let's go check out this unit. So I'm going to put up some before pictures. This place was absolutely trashed. I'm pretty sure this tenant has been here for probably as long as I've owned the place. So they tore it up, and we can show you what it looks like now. So in this unit, we put in all new flooring, we put in new base, we repainted. With the kitchen, we left the same countertops, but we repainted the cabinets. Again, all new flooring. We had a lot of dings and dents and other things to fix up in the walls. And then we also cleaned up the bathroom. The tub still looks a little rough, so I'm gonna have the cleaners back to see if this is one that we need to reseal or not. But you can see, for what this was to what it is now, it has turned out awesome. I think the other thing I want to point out with these specific units, in this location, there are certain things we leave. You look at the shower vanity, you look at even the tub. I think we probably won't change that, because we're at a point where we are yielding the maximum rents with the work that we've done that we're ever going to be able to get. And we probably even over renovated a little bit with all new paint, flooring, base. Again, it was necessary, it was needed, but with the state of this unit right now, we don't need to put any more money into it to get top of market for this location. And after talking to my property manager, he thinks we can be really close to pushing $900 on a 1-bedroom apartment in this location, which is going to be phenomenal, especially when you start to run the numbers on that. Now, just to give you an idea, you guys know the 1% rule. If you can get your rents monthly to be 1% of the purchase price of your property, you're in a good place, especially in the current market. And a lot of people say that's not possible. Now, again, we have had rents increase, but if we could get all 27 units to be at $900, that would be bringing in $24,300 in total for this. Now, the other thing that you need to remember is up here, we've got multiple units bringing in over $1,000. So it would be even more than that. Most likely it'd be $25,000 or $26,000 on a property that we purchased for $1.2 million that we still have on seller finance. So I'm gonna open up the books and show you exactly what we're paying right now, because this is a property that we went and looked through on our last retreat and opened up the numbers for people. So we've got all of that available for you so we can show you our actual returns on this property. First off, I want to show you what the numbers on this property look like when we purchased it. So it was a purchase price of $1.2 million. We had rents of $10,800 at the time, and we were estimating we could get those rents up to a little over $15,000. Our down payment was $360,000, and we borrowed $840,000 from the seller at a 5% interest rate on a 20-year AM. Now, that's a fixed rate, no balloons, nothing. When I tried to negotiate with him, I said, could we do a 25 or a 30-year AM? And he said, I'm not planning on being here longer than another 20 years. I want to make sure I get paid every year until that comes. So we also negotiated a prepayment penalty, which I had zero issues with, because I plan on holding on to this property until the day I die as well. Now, here's where things get crazy. At the time, if I remember right, I think this was expected to yield about a 20% cash on cash return, which I was stoked on. But when you look at our actual return when including everything that's happened, and again, we've been in a very lucky market in my opinion, but I would say a conservative value for this property is right around 3.2 million. Realistically, there's a chance we could push into the 4 million range, but I wanted to be conservative. Our debt is only $576,000 because we've paid down a lot over the last 8 years. Our equity, that puts us at $2.624 million. Our rent is now currently at $19,600. Now this was, 4 or 5 months ago at our last event. We've had a couple units like this that we've been able to bump even more after doing renovations. So I would assume we're well over $20,000 now with the potential of getting to that $25,000 or $26,000. Our taxes are $815 per month. Insurance is $410. Our expenses that we plan on for this property is about $2,300 a month. Now, do we spend that every month? No, we have some months where we don't spend anything. We have other months that are more costly with water heaters or whatever else that we run into. On our management, it ends up being about $1,180 per month. And then our payments of principal and interest are $5,540. That leaves us with cash flow of well over $9,000 per month on this property. So it's 6 figures plus in cash flow. Now, as we increase another $2,000 to $3,000 per month, that's gonna go essentially straight into our cash flow. So we'll continue to watch, and as we come in, as we redo units, as the market changes, every year rents are going up. And fortunately for us, rents are able to go up to where we're still providing affordable housing compared to what we're competing against, while simultaneously our taxes, our insurance, I would say we're at least keeping up with those, if not more, as far as our return to what our increased expenses have ended up being. Now, here's where real estate gets crazy. I'm a cash flow junkie. I love focusing on the cash on cash return and how much cash flow I'm creating to pay for my lifestyle. But you've got principal pay down on the loan. You've got appreciation in the value increase in the property. And those two together usually are way more than even the cash flow is. You also have the massive tax benefits you get from investing in real estate. So with conservative estimates, we assume that we have 2.264 in equity that has been gained. That's not including my down payment. So we have even more than that of equity tied up in the property. We assume about $563,000 in cash flow we've had over this time period. And our total tax savings were $240,000 on the front end. That yields a total of $3,067,000 or a total return of 852%. The last thing that I want to talk about with this property, am I disappointed at all? No, this has been a phenomenal investment. One of those that really is life altering. I mean, that extra 6 figures per year pays for my house, for my mortgage, for my taxes, my insurance on my house in my dream home that I now live in, which is phenomenal. It's crazy to think that that kind of cash flow comes from just this one property that's purchased. So that's awesome. The other thing though that's been interesting for me to look at is we have so much equity tied up in this property that our actual return on equity has gone down. And I think this is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, where you have an investment that originally has a high return on your equity, where as you get more equity locked up into the property, your return on equity goes down. And so over the next couple of years and even the next couple of months, I'm gonna be doing certain things with my portfolio to look at my return on equity and what changes I might need to make, whether that's finding ways to refinance, to 1031 exchange, or to restructure certain setups that I have so that I can increase my return on equity. And for a lot of you, if you're wondering what the return on equity is, just think of it this way. Originally in this property, I only had $360,000 is my down payment that was locked up in it. At this point, I have, we wrote it down here, it ends up being 2.6 million and some change that's tied up in this property. So when you look at a return on equity for this property, if I'm bringing in $10,000 a month in cash flow, that's $120,000 a year. If I divide that by the 2.6 million, that's giving me just shy of a 5% return on my equity. So originally I was getting a 15 to 20% return. I'm now only getting a 5% return. And that's at the point where you say, man, with all this equity tied up, maybe it's time to figure out a refinance. Now I can't refinance on this property and I'm fine with it, but as time goes on and my prepayment situation becomes less and less, it might be worth seriously considering some options to free up that equity because I have other places I could get a much higher return. All right, guys, that's a rundown on this property. And I think the reason this property is so, I don't know, crucial to my real estate story is this was the first time I kind of moved into a bigger multifamily property. And it's scary to jump up when you're used to picking up 2s and 4s, but for management, for appreciation, for cash flow in every category, this has been lower expense, easier to maintain, easier to keep track of. If I could find every property to be a 20 to 50 unit, that's where I would spend all my time because it's just as much into due diligence. But from a management side, I have loved this property. It also is one of those, actually, I think it was the first seller finance property that I ever did. And it completely changed the way I looked at things because I realized negotiation was so much more than the purchase price. There's so many other ways to make a deal a win for both parties so that you can set yourself up long-term. And really at the end of the day, you win on the buy. And so it's so crucial to know how to analyze that, know all the different ways that you can structure a deal. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to remember like, subscribe, hit the little bell. And we're down to just a couple spots left. I've been talking about the retreat the last couple weeks. I'm so excited about the speakers and the environment we've created and the people we've got coming out. So if you want to get in there last minute and be one of the last people to join, click the link in the description and we'll look forward to seeing you there. Thanks guys. Have a great day.